Okay, now I've pulled up our ETFs watch list in Webull, and this is where we keep all the ETFs that we're watching so we can quickly and easily scan through them. And I want to talk about a potential addition to this ETF watch list and then show you how we evaluate which ETFs to choose for a particular theme to add to this watch list. As someone in another chat recommended SPXS, which is a bear 3x ETF on the SPY, and you can see we currently have SPXU in our database in our watch list to short the SPY, which is another 3x bear ETF on the SPY, and we can kind of see the end of the graph there. So now I want to show you, okay, which one should we watch, which one should we use if we're actually going to try to short the SPY. Should we use SPXU or should we use SPXS? So let me show you how I go through that process to evaluate ETFs and which one we pick for a particular theme. Okay, then I want to show you a spreadsheet that I use in Google Sheets to compare ETFs of a similar theme to pick which ones do we want to add to our database. So I'm going to evaluate these on a risk-reward, 52-week risk-reward, and also a top-to-bottom risk-reward. So what I could do is I could take SPXS that we want to compare to SPXU in terms of which one do we want to put in our database in our watch list whenever we want to short the S&P. So I look up SPXS in FinBiz. I just enter the ticker, bring up the profile, and then I want to grab the 52-week range price. And I just want to copy that. And then I want to paste the high and low into those cells for SPXS. So I put in the high and the low, 52-week high and the low. And then I can see, okay, I'm dividing the 52-week high by the 52-week low. I'm assuming my risk if I buy it at the 52-week low, the most I could lose, it could go to 0, right? And I could make up to the 52-week high, which would be a 2.4 times return on my money. So now let's look and see if there's a better top and bottom. I've already kind of looked at the monthly and it doesn't really provide useful information. So let's look at the weekly. And again, it's kind of extreme, but we'll just pick the top price here just for an example, 288.50. So we'll put that in as the top, 288.50 for the top. And then for the bottom, we'll see if there's any lower price than that. 1587. It's again, it's difficult to see because it's so extreme. It kind of looks like that is the bottom price, so we'll put that as well in the bottom, and then we'll get a ratio, a reward to risk ratio. If it were to continue up beyond its 52-week high, you can see we'd make 18 times. So again, a little extreme in this case. So now let's look at SPXU similarly. Again, I just bring up SPXU in FinBiz, copy out its 52-week range, put that in the 52-week range cells for SPXU. And this spreadsheet's super easy. You can see the formulas. You're just dividing the top from the bottom and copying those formulas down. Okay, so we can see the 52-week is slightly lower. It's 2.42 versus 2.43. Let's look at the top and bottom prices. And I've already got SPXU in our database, so I am going to just see if I already have these top and bottom prices determined, and if not, we'll look at the chart. Okay, so I don't have a top and bottom price in the database, so I'm going to look at the chart. I'm going to go to the weekly. Okay, it looks very similar. Again, we see this spike probably at the same time. Its top is 218.40. So the top price is 218.40. See what the bottom price is. It's going to be in a similar spot. It's probably going to be that low, that 1203 low. Do we see anything lower? I don't see anything really lower, so I'm going to take that 1203 to be the bottom. So I just copy the 52-week low to the bottom. So again, for SPXS, we see the reward to risk from the top to bottom is 18.17. For SPXU, it's 18.15. So barring any other information, looking at the charts, if you happen to like the movement in one versus the other, etc., there are other minor factors, but in this case, just doing the reward to risk, if I had to pick one of these to put in the watch list, put in the database, I would pick now SPXS, as it provides a little bit better reward to risk ratio, both on a 52-week basis and on a top to bottom basis. So we'll go ahead and we'll add that to our ETF watch list in Webull. I just say SPXS. And in the future, when we look at shorting the S&P, we will be using SPXS instead of SPXU. So again, I hope that all helps. You can see how we evaluate similar ETFs, given a theme, given a direction, etc., to put on our watch list, to put in our database. So, we'll remove SPXU so we don't get confused in the future. So I hope that all helps. Okay, I also want to quickly show you how to use this technique to compare the long leveraged ETFs on the S&P 500. We already have one of them in our database, which is UPRO, which is the ProShares UltraPro S&P long 3X ETF. And so I'll show you the graph in FinViz in a second, but I've captured already the 52-week low, high, and I'll show you where the bottom and the top are in the FinViz chart. But we already have that one in the database, and I want to compare the performance or the range, the possible risk reward of UPRO to that of SPXL, which is the Direxion Daily S&P Bull 3X shares. So it's also leveraged long on the S&P 500. They're both 3X leveraged, and again I've captured the 52-week low, which is 70.27, the 52-week high 147.98, which again I just copied. I'll show you where that is in the FinViz page in a second, but I just copy paste that into the cells, and then I get a risk reward for 52 weeks just by dividing the high by the low, and it shows a comparison between those two for 52 weeks, and then I'll show you the bottom and top and then the comparison. So if I just whip over to those graphs a second and we look at UPRO on a weekly chart, we can see all I did was copy the 52-week range here to get the 52-week top and bottom, and then we can see that the 52-week high is the top on this weekly chart, and to get the low I just found the lowest point there. It's for actually I even mistyped that, so I'm going to fix that. It's 876. So for UPRO the low is 876. Looks like I took the high, so the low there is 8.76, so I make that correction. And then if I go over to SPXL, and again this is all in FinViz, and you can find our affiliate link for FinViz in the description box below, or in the tools on our homepage, beachbumtrading.com, bum without the U. So again, if I look at that, I just copy the 52-week range. We can see the top, the 52-week high is the top, and let me verify the bottom. The bottom should be 1651. So I want to take 1651. Let's verify that's what I put in there for the bottom. 1651. So now, using this simple spreadsheet, we can compare the range, the potential risk reward for these. So SPXL shows for 52-week high or 52-week range 2.1058, and for UPRO it's 2.1056. So SPXL is just slightly better for a 52-week range standpoint, and then from a top to bottom range, they looks like SPXL is 8.963 and UPRO is 8.985. So in this case, they're very close, as we could see. Either one would be a good choice. And again, then it becomes a preference as to, okay, do you think the most recent range is a better deal, or do you think that the long-term range is a little bit better deal as to which one you pick? Again, these are so close, and over the last year, SPXL outperformed just a little bit, but over the longer term, UPRO performed a little bit better. So again, as we can see, this is a great way to make that comparison. Also, you could consider the price. UPRO is half the price per share of SPXL. That may be a consideration, particularly if you're going to sell covered calls against these positions. They're both optionable. So if you're going to sell covered calls, you need to buy 100 shares, and that may be a consideration in terms of price. The fact that UPRO is half the price, or it's cheaper than SPXL. So again, here's a way to compare similar ETFs to make a selection as to which one you want to use for your trading, again, for trading a very similar theme or index or commodity, etc. So in this case, we looked at the long on the leveraged long on the S&P 500. So again, I hope that all helps. If you have any questions, please put them in the comments to this video below. Contact us via social media in our Discord and our Facebook group, etc. if you have any questions or need any help with this. So I hope that helps. Have a great day. The content of this video was produced by BeachBum Trading. We hope you will choose to also join us in the BeachBum Trading community and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Visit us at our homepage at beachbumtrading.com, the bum without the U. Similarly on Twitter, BeachBum Trading, bum without the U. On Facebook and in our BeachBum Trading Facebook group. Please follow us on Pinterest and on Instagram. All of the links to our social media sites will be included in the description box below, and we hope you will choose to subscribe to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel and follow us on social media. Thank you. We also cordially want to invite you to our new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server, where we can have discussions on all topics related to trading, success in trading, investing, etc. You can see alerts when we make trades, changes to our watch list, etc. So again, please join us in the new BeachBum Trading Community Discord server. You should be able to find a link in the description box below. You can also find a link in the social media category on our webpage, beachbumtrading.com, without the bum without the U, and also in the link section on the About page of our YouTube channel, etc. So again, we look forward to seeing you in the BeachBum Trading Community Discord server soon. Wave and say hello. Thank you again for watching our video. We hope that you liked it. If so, please smash the like button, give us a thumbs up. If you're not already subscribed, please consider subscribing to our BeachBum Trading YouTube channel. Please share this video with your fellow traders and friends. And please give us your feedback and any recommendations for improvement in the comments section below. And let us know what else we can do to help you in your trading career. Thank you again, good luck, and have a great trading day. If you like this video, we hope you will choose to subscribe to our YouTube channel by clicking on the box in the upper left-hand corner. You can watch another video like this by clicking on the box in the lower right-hand corner. And we have a whole playlist of videos like this that you can access via the box in the upper right-hand corner. Our latest video is available in the box in the lower left-hand corner. We hope you like this and have a great day.